Thank you, Chair. This bill is both very welcome and, in at least one instance, quite worrying. I think there's little doubt amongst many in this chamber that the right to buy in Scotland has served its time and now needs to be repealed to prevent further erosion of stock and to allow councils to rebuild their stock levels, although I would accept that after 5 years of debate of this matter with the former Councillor Hogg, that it's not a universally accepted position. To put some context into this, it's been estimated recently by the Scottish Federation of Housing Associations that up to 500,000 homes have been sold through the right to buy, all of these, of course, at knockdown prices. I also welcome the changes to tenancies allowing for greater flexibility and more powers to landlords in dealing with antisocial behaviour. I think at the moment antisocial behaviour is a scourge in some communities, and invariably, in some cases, it turns out to be the same names and faces unleashing hell on their neighbours, and these powers will hopefully help supplement the current ones and make dealing with antisocial behaviour more efficient and robust. I mean, the only thing I would say in that context, though, is that this is not a cure for all the ills of antisocial behaviour, and I don't think it's proper that we should give the sort of impression that that this is going to suddenly come in and be some sort of panacea to the problems, and it's raising tenants' expectations of this. My main concern, however, with this is on page 6 under item 10.3, where there's reference to the Scottish Housing Regulator being able to transfer assets without consulting tenants or creditors under specific circumstances. In my own experience, I've seen how hard it is already for RSLs to access funding as lenders become more and more risk-averse in their approach to the subject, and I can see no higher risk at this time where finances are getting squeezed by game-changing welfare reforms and increasing demands and ever-dwindling budgets, and now lenders have to worry in a situation where it looks like an RSL is in financial dire straits that they might have the potentiality that loans secured against assets, where the assets can be whipped away from underneath their noses without so much of a discussion with the regulator. And as far as I can see, the most likely outcome of this is that there is going to be higher loan charges, tighter covenants and stricter enforcing of monitoring and compliance. And I think this is going to create what's already a challenging environment, an even more challenging environment even to those who are financially secure and looking to encourage development in future years. I mean, I do hope I'm wrong on the potential impacts of this, because I do think there are some really excellent steps forward in this paper and some really positive measures, but I just fear that some of these provisions might have some unintended damage in the RSL sector.